Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how I set up my Brompton here and my Brompton clone there for a recent bike touring trip. These are amazing bikes for commuting, but as it turns out, they're also great for bike touring because they take up so little space. Not only can you bring a lot of things on them, but you can also bring them in a relatively small space. I was able to put these two bikes plus a third bike into the trunk of the car without having to carry a bike rack, which is phenomenal. So without any further ado, let's see the setups. All right, this here is my Brompton clone. It's called a Light Pro. It's got the Brompton luggage block here in the middle, and I have the Brompton luggage frame, which I tied a basket to with a couple of cable ties, and it became a handy little carrier here at the front, so I can put all the food, some rain gear, some cameras, some water, things that I want handy. I also have this Craft Cadence bag. It's a handlebar bag that normally goes on the front, but since there was no room for it at the front, I mounted it backward. But it's really handy. I can reach for cameras, chargers, whatever I want to have quick access to. Got my front light mounted here, as well as an action camera holder. I have a switch electric conversion kit built into this bike, but I have removed the battery and everything for this trip. In my opinion, it doesn't really affect how the bike rides. Maybe it's a slightly bit slower than it would be with its normal wheel, but it's not something that I notice. But here's the magic. It's got this built-in rack, and I can put the 3 sleeping mats and roll my tent inside. It's a 4-person tent, and I've got 1, 2, and 3 sleeping bags mounted on the back. 2 of them are tied to the seat post with an old inner tube. I also have my repair kit attached here. I have another bag here, a saddle bag. I can put my spare inner tubes in there. It's also got a kickstand, which makes it really useful. I can get off the bike and I can leave the bike there without having to look for something to lean it against. This model is a 6-speed model, just like a 6-speed Brompton. It's got the 2 external gears and the 3 internal ones. Yeah, it allows me to climb hills, moderate hills, and it allows me to go reasonably fast. I pumped the tires to 100 psi and it rolls really fast. I'm impressed just how much I can carry on it with this simple setup. The wheels are 16-inch wheels, which are certainly not as fast or as comfortable as normal 28-inch wheels or even 20-inch wheels, but this is a super compact bike and it's really practical. Also, we're riding along the Danube, so there is not a lot of hills to climb. It's mostly flat roads. Here's my son's bike. It has 20-inch tires. I mounted a little water bottle holder here because it doesn't fit in the frame. The frame is just too small for a water bottle, but I mounted a little handy frame bag here. I mounted this rack on it. It came from my commuter bike, so we can carry a pannier with some food. And he also has this handlebar bag that he can carry some snacks in. My older son rides this Brompton, and it's a really simple setup. It's got the bag, I think it's a tea bag, mounted to the luggage block. And it also has this little water bottle holder from Decathlon, and it's so handy. You can put a water bottle in it or just some snacks or some loose items. This Brompton doesn't have a luggage rack, so we cannot put any luggage here, but it's okay because we can still carry everything on the 3 bikes. This is the 3-speed model. It only has the 1 cog here at the back and the 3-speed internal hub, but it also rocks this 3-speed internal hub chainring from FNEO. So in total he's got 3 speeds up here at the front and 3 speeds down there. Technically speaking, I think it's called 9 speeds, but whatever. So he's got plenty of speeds to climb hills, and it works really well. The only thing with the Brompton is that it doesn't have a kickstand. So when you put it in the Brompton kickstand mode, sometimes it can tip over because the bag at the front is so heavy. So he needs to lean it against something or take off the front bag when he wants to stop. Other than that, I'm pretty happy with this setup.